Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday.
No, hombre.
Karina's back.
Ooh, Karina.
That caught me on a good day.
That's good.
But no,
This weekend we're living the señora life.
Oh, what's a señora like for you?
Señora life for me is not doing shit, not going out, just chilling at the house, eat and watch TV.
Ay, that's a good señora life.
That's a señora life.
No, I can't.
No, yo mi señora vibe es tener una criada que me limpie, que me lave ropa,
ya.
que me lave los trastes. You know, the chores and me chilling.
That's only in Mexico. Okay?
Mira, yo estoy esperando que mi hermana se case con el viejito millonario.
No, pues ya No, hombre, ya.
No.
Nos perdimos porque no, I don't believe in marriage.
Mira, we saw that cop. Maybe he was a millionaire.
Maybe he was a millionaire.
We should have sat there hasta que saliera del pinche baño de cagar.
Hombre, tuvimos allí que como 20...
You're like, officer,
Literally, tuvimos
officer,
30
come
minutes.
We were there for a little
30 minutes y no salía del baño.
No salió del baño, güey. Estaba cagando bien.
It was serious.
It was
seriousness.
It was some serious
I
going
know
on.
there was a reason why he was running.
He was in a little rush. He was. Mira, no lo pensé, pero sí, ¿verdad?
Hasta como que se le había olvidado de laquear su carro porque he got out and then he looked at us and then he was walking away and then he walked back to his car to lock it. And then he went running inside and I was like, oh shit.
He's probably sweaty all from the inside of his uniform. You know how they wear so much shit?
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure he got the shits because
He sure did.
Imagine you got the fucking shits. And then on top of that, it's hot. And you got all this fucking gear on you. And then on top of that, hold on. You don't want to just put it on the floor because everybody walks into that floor.
Yeah.
You don't know. So, you know.
he would have to hang it or see what he can put it on his lap. I don't know what.
I would have shit myself.
Imagínate cuando andas en tu period.
No.
No.
Toda tight.
Diosito sabe por qué no me hice cop. Now I know. It's not
Don't
for
talk
me.
about that.
I don't think I can do those government jobs.
I'm like, don't talk about that. That was my dream
I
one
know,
day.
pinche Jessica. When my sister
my
told my
second life.
dad that she wanted to be a cop, my dad laughed. I was like, that's fucking mean, you fucking asshole. Let her be a police officer.
He knew it wasn't in my cards.
He's such
So
an asshole.
sad.
He said, my daughter
Hey,
is
it's not too late,
nice.
guys. It's not too late. I could
Right.
become a
But
cop
sister,
in my 40s.
you would be too nice.
I would be. That's what everybody
Hell no.
says.
Hell no.
She's not nice.
No, I don't want you to be a cop because then you're going to be like, you need to stop smoking.
I would
You
never
needed
say that.
You needed that. You
I would
needed
never
that.
say that.
And then you're going to become such a freaking op. Hey, yo conocí un muchacho que he was so fucking cool, party animal, dope as fuck.
Became
De
a cop.
repente he became a cop and girl, he took everybody off his social media.
What?
He took me off too.
You were on the naughty list?
He said, I'm not involved with these commoners.
Yeah, he said, hell no, these are sinners.
Sinner criminals.
Yeah, that's what he said. They're criminals.
No.
That's funny.
No,
I'm all
pues
about
ya.
the law.
That's
Bueno, pues.
insane. But no se me hizo. In my
No.
next life.
Ay, no.
You
A
got
lo mejor
this.
you never know. Todavía it's not
You're
too late.
young.
No, it's late.
Nah. You think so? I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
I'm more of a nurse. Maybe.
A nurse?
Maybe.
I think for me, I'm meant to be a mantenida.
I like that one. I like it.
Yeah. Not a stay-at-home mom. A mantenida.
No,
I
I'm
think I can be.
mantenida.
I think I can be a stay-home mom.
I
think
know.
I can
No,
stay
it's boring as fuck.
clean
Don't
and,
recommend.
No.
You know, I only got one kid, so I'm good with that.
You have one kid.
You see?
You have one kid, maybe se puede contigo, pero girl, you gotta be in routine and chores and appointments and I know.
Yeah.
Don't
I like to
recommend.
do
so
laundry.
boring.
Waking up so fucking early.
Oh,
Ah,
that
no.
early shit. I hate that shit.
Not for me.
Well, if we have to wake up early and do all of that too, and we work.
And we work regardless.
Yeah.
Ay, no. Qué vida. Bueno, ni modo.
Bueno.
Caso cerrado.
Otra vez con su caso cerrado.
Talking about casa cerrada.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody seen
What?
or pole.
Ay, Dios mío. Ya,
And guess
ya,
what?
ganaste.
Exactly.
Wait,
Cool.
hold on.
That means that you're colorblind.
So, Yesenia finally won the fight, the argument.
Not a
There
fight.
was no argument.
There was
Jessica.
exactly. it was no argument.
You're
Pero no,
white.
she's just blind, colorblind. I
If
don't
you
know
were
what
to
she
get
is.
arrested, your shit would say
White. White.
I'll be like, change it. I'm Mexican.
That is not a color.
It's not a color.
No, it's
Brown.
It's
Oh no, it's
what is
a
it?
race, no?
Yeah.
Race.
No, white is the race, and ethnicity would be Mexican.
Yeah.
Well,
Pero tu-
Latina,
The race
Hispanic,
would be
white.
white.
Yours would be white too.
no, yo me pongo black, thank you.
Hey, but I don't understand.
Yes.
If they know that we're not white, why they? O sea, ¿por qué ponen white
Okay,
when it's
you're
a Mexican
because
person?
you know that
Or
I did
brown
watch
person,
that.
a brown person. Why not put brown?
No.
White, brown, and black.
You can put yourself as black though. Because if you put it as white, then it throws off the statistics.
Statistics.
It's statistics.
Statistics.
You know that?
I you can hit other.
Or you can do other.
But yeah, no, okay, you won. I'm a light skinned bitch.
You
okay.
are.
So sad.
You always been.
Yeah.
Pale ass.
I am.
Very
Well,
pale.
right now, as I get older, I get a little darker.
Really? No.
Looking at my face.
You're just red. You're like you always red from your cheeks because you're hot.
Yeah.
Ahora yo.
You can tell when I get embarrassed. And I
Real
know you
quick.
can see it.
But it's
so
very rare when
embarrassing.
you get embarrassed.
Yeah, I get embarrassed at work sometimes.
Why?
And I feel it because I feel my whole face on fire.
Oh yeah, you feel hot, tingly
Yeah.
stuff on your
I
face.
start sweating from
Same.
everything. And I'm like, I know you can see it.
Even from your ears. Have you ever sweat from your ears? Disgusting.
When I used to work in the kitchen, I remember I felt like I would be in like in the hot areas, and I know that everybody can tell that I was hot.
Because you were red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Anyways, so yeah, so
That's
that,
a good thing about being this skin color. No
Can't
notas.
see.
no notas. Okay, stop it. Anyways,
Anyways.
I did want to mention something real quick before we do get into this week's topic. I was just hired at a new job in an office. I think I'd mentioned it before. And for some reason, some lady has attached herself to me negatively, and she just have beef with me now. And apparently it bugs her that I speak Spanish with my other coworkers, because there is about a couple workers that also speak Spanish, and they have told me that I cannot speak Spanish anymore unless I am speaking to patients directly. And I just wanted to see what you guys thought about that, because I'm like, what?
See, this is what I said. If you hire me because I'm bilingual,
Yeah.
then take it.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that I can only use it at certain times. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for you. I was born Mexican with ¿cómo se dice? With obviously English was not my first language, so
neither was I, even though we were, I was born here. My thing is like, this is what I told my coworkers. I was like, technically my parents brought me here and for me to be born in a free country, and now I am being told I can't speak my language. I'm getting told they're taking my freedom of speech, technically.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked up. And like, I know she thinks we're talking about her, but trust me, you're not that important in my life for me to talk to you or about you in Spanish. I'm like, I'll talk to you about you in English if I
mean, to be honest, she's being talked about in English, and she just
She's still, yeah.
La pendeja doesn't get it, but okay.
No, like, I mean, like, this is somebody that and I, trust me, I am not a big person. Yo estoy bien pendeja. Yo no noto muchas cosas, pero esta señora y es una señora. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
she's
her
older than
whole
us.
head, her whole head is white.
No,
the
she is older
señoras
than
are
us.
always
She's
the
way
weird
older.
ones.
And the thing is that I've noticed this, and it's just scary to me how she wants validation from everyone in the office. Like, she wants to be told, good job, good job, good job for every little thing. For doing her
boy.
job, what she gets paid for to do.
Right.
And she does one thing and she writes it in because we have like a chat for everybody. She writes for everybody in the office, and trust me, everybody rolls their eyes every time she says something. Everybody comments, everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Oh my god, don't tell me. I know what kind of people she is. That shit's
Girl.
annoying. It's like, okay, you want a cookie?
Uh-huh.
You want a cookie from
literally.
the cafeteria?
Literally
She literally wants a cookie every time she does
every
something.
time.
Aggie.
But yeah, and it's just like we cannot. Anytime anybody asks for any little bit of help, she's the first one to go for it. And we're like, okay, like go
Especially
for it.
if it's the manager asking or
girl.
supervisor. She was real quick. Como que nomás la miro así, like this. Oh. Like, como que nomás está esperando for that
Girl,
message
she's
from
in
her to
that
go.
chat. She's in that chat. Luego. Like, girl, sometimes I even forget we get a chat because I'm so caught up
You
into
caught up
work.
at work.
Yeah.
That you
Pero
don't be
ella
looking
no,
at it.
ella está en medio de algo y luego, like, ella tiene ese chat abierto para que ella lo vea, para de todo. And I'm like, okay.
Como que no hace nada más ver
But
ese
beyond
chat.
that chat, oh my god, I know. what you're
Ella
doing.
hace
She
todo,
doesn't know
pero
how to
hace
multi-
nada.
No, yeah, she doesn't know how to multitask. She doesn't know.
Yeah, well, we got into it because
Se la agarró del chongo.
literally,
Aquí mi comadre.
almost.
Almost. She was
almost,
out.
almost.
I was so proud
I
of her.
almost
I was
showed-
like, I can't believe
She almost saw Thug Jessica. And you
What
know,
she do? What she
girl,
do?
This
Thug Jessica
hoe.
does not come out
Oh,
as
hell
much.
no.
She has to
no.
be mad.
Right.
Man.
So like llega una patient, right? And then I'm like, hey, like, you know, your total for today, let's say, is 200 or something because their deductible's high. So she had to pay 200 and something. Like, that's her payment. And she's like, well, my daughter wasn't, she was like, that's not,
That's
que
not
no
correct.
quería pagar nada porque it was her annual. I was like, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry, but it's not your annual. You're a new patient. You're a new patient, and that's what your deductible is. I'm looking at her insurance, and so that's what it is. And then to top it all off, she actually put together the estimate for this patient. It was her.
Oh, okay.
So if something was wrong, she should have caught it when she was
Verifying.
when she was verifying the insurance, and she was prepping for this patient to come in today.
And that's the whole point of calling our patients the day before
Yeah.
to confirm the appointment. And if there's a high copay, to get them
Let
ready
them know
so that they don't argue
that
last
they-
minute.
Yeah. So that happened. So then she was like, "No, my daughter was here yesterday, and she didn't pay nothing, and she was a new patient." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Entonces se mete la puta vieja, and she's like, "Oh, what's your daughter's name?" And oh no, she tells me first, pull up the daughter, and I looked at her because I'm like, "What the?
What
fuck?
are you doing in my conversation?
Exactly. And I was like, no, the daughter's not my patient. I'm talking to the patient. I'm trying to still figure out why she wants, you know, what, like.
You're
I'm
dealing with
still-
the issue now, not the
Exactly,
daughter.
not
Not
the
dealing
daughter.
with two more shits. Another shit added to
once
it.
I make that call that that I'm gonna check what happened to it's my call. No way, que empieza a preguntarle cómo se llama la hija. So she's just
Oh,
talking to
hell
the
no.
patient. Oh,
Blocks
like how
Jessica
much
completely
this,
out.
completely out. So I was like, what this motherfucking bitch. So then the patient tries to hand me her insurance card, and I was like, no, it's fine, she'll check you in. And I walk away. And I went to get my manager. I'm like, bro, you need to get this girl, because this is
You
not
told
the
her
first
how
time.
she interrupted you from talking to the patient. Uh-huh.
Yes, I went to my manager, and I was like, hey, get your friend over there, because I'm about to fucking yank her. I'm like, this is not the first time that I understand that I'm new, but that doesn't give her the right to talk to my patients. Like, if I'm dealing with the patient,
That's unprofessional as
that
fuck.
is very unprofessional, because one, we're talking about money. You know how people can get about money.
Hell yeah.
She could be like, ay, me quiso robar, o está pendeja, no sabe lo que está haciendo.
Yeah.
And even though I am pendeja, like, the patient don't need to know that.
Yeah.
And I have other coworkers that they see me struggling, they write me a message.
Yeah.
Hey, you need help?
They
Or
don't
they'll,
come and jump in and make
Yeah.
you look stupid.
Yes.
I hate that shit.
And that's not the first time she's done it. She's done it multiple times. At
And
this
she's done
point,
it
this
to
is like
many
this,
people, not just her.
and by this time, it's already like the second, third time that she does this shit to me.
Yeah.
So I had it, and it was bitter. It was barely 9 in the morning. I'm like, bitch,
hell
we
no.
just
Early in
opened.
the
Like,
day.
bitch, get it together. So I went to my manager. I'm like, hey, you need to do this because who the fuck is prepping patients for this doctor? She told me it was her, and I was like, okay. So this is happening, and then shouldn't she had caught whatever it is that the patient's going through, and one and two, she's ignorant. Like I went through the whole scenario with her, and she was like, she went to investigate, and then guess to know what happened. That bitch did not know what the fuck she was doing.
Nope.
She called my manager, and she was like, hey, can you come because this is happening? I don't know what's happening. Then why the
So she
fuck
took
did
Would
you
you take?
something
Why would
that
you even
don't-
say something about
Exactly, bitch. I'm like, you
And she
haven't-
just made Jessica look bad.
So then apparently the
She
patient
tried.
noticed, because then the patient, when she was checking out, she was like, oh yeah, there was a situation. Yes, bitch. Because then when my manager came, she fixed the whole problem with the patient. What had happened was that the person that took the daughter the day before didn't redo the estimate. So no se le cobró nada porque they didn't rerun
it?
it.
Damn. So now that patient's gonna be hit with the bill.
Yup.
Yes.
So now that other person fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. It's a hot mess. If you don't know what the
Girl.
fuck you're doing, it's a hot mess.
Yes, bitch. So it wasn't. It was. I could have resolved it if she would have just gave me 2 seconds,
Yeah.
basically.
And
So-
then she tried to say
But
that
no, she's
Jessica
trying to
didn't
be in
do
your
nothing.
Kool-Aid.
bitch. And so then the
I hate
manager
people like
comes
that.
and she's trying to say, hey, like, not trying to push anybody under the bus. She was just like, hey, like, if you see somebody with a patient, don't interrupt. Like, I know you want to help, but ask that person first if they need help. Because one, like, you don't know what's going on. Bro, she before my manager could even finish talking, she was like, no, I was just trying to help her, but now that you signal yourself out, because literally she was telling all of us, but now that you want to single yourself out, like, don't do that shit no more. She's like, no, she wasn't gonna. How do you know she wasn't gonna do it? How do you know she wasn't gonna do whatever
If you didn't
thought
let it
she wasn't
happen
gonna
because
do?
you jumped into it.
Literally, and she was like, no, I didn't jump in. She wasn't gonna do it. The patient was, I'm like, bro, the patient was just there. She just got there. She just asked the question. Before I could look and see what was going on, you jumped in, bro. She was literally trying to lie in front of my face. I was like, no motherfucking way. So I got loud, bro. And then she still has the audacity to be like, shh. I'm like, don't be. I'm like,
She was hushing you?
yes, because she goes, shh, shh. I guess so patients wouldn't hear. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's obviously you don't fucking get it. But I didn't say all of that. But I was like, and I kept talking in the same tone. And I was like, no. I was like, this is not the fucking first time. I didn't curse, but I was like, this is not the first time that you do this. You do this all the time. And she's like, oh, I just won't help anybody. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Nobody
But
wants her
look,
fucking
obviously
help.
she turned around and my boss was just like, whatever, like, you know. And then she goes and I see her typing away, and obviously she's trying to type a whole Bible to the fucking manager, I guess, to tell her like what had to go in her, what, like, I guess her side, I don't know.
What a fuck. Ooh, I hate bitches
My
like that.
gosh. And then I heard
That's
from
why I
other-
hate my my previous job. That's why I did not like it, because it was just
But-
too many fucking bitches. I can't work with too many bitches. I'm sorry. I'd rather
Girl.
work with men or work by myself. For somebody to be like, hey,
Yeah.
you do this, and that. Cool. But working with other people,
It's
tried
hard.
it. I can't fucking do it. It's not in my.
No
I
way, y
can't.
luego cállate. And then so I was telling my manager, I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble for that shit? Because I did get loud. I'm my bad. Like, my intention was not for me to get loud, but
She was lying.
I guess ain't-
through them
yeah.
crusty teeth.
I'm like, not even the whole scenario, but when she started lying in my face, I was just like, bro, that put me in another level. Like, literally, my thug self was about to come out. I was about to curse the fuck out of her. Because because she's like, you could have came nicely to me and asked, told
Siempre está
me.
con la
And I
misma
was like,
pendeja.
do you think I have 4 children at home? I don't have time to teach you manners. That is just common sense and manners for you to fucking interrupt people while they're fucking talking.
Exactly.
But obviously she didn't let me finish because luego se volteó y se hizo la indigna y luego my manager was like, well, you know, whatever. And I was like, look, I have no trouble working with her. I'm not going to come in here and tell you, oh, no me la pongas. No, pónmela. Pero que ella sepa que I'm done. Like I have boundaries. And if she fucking crosses them again, you'll be talking to her again. Because I don't want, hasta eso que estás, she lies in my face, imagínate.
Lo que ha de decir when you're not
Detrás
there.
de ti.
Uh-huh. So then other girls from the office, they came up to me and they told me that she was talking shit about me. That she was telling them the whole thing because she was just trying to help me. Y que what was my problem again. For the second time.
And did she help?
No. She
Dumbass
didn't
hoe.
help shit.
She called for a third helper.
Bitch, it's just the whole shit. Y luego, guess what happened? That happened like Tuesday, no way?
No, that was Thursday.
¿Que la
Thursday?
regañaron?
Yep.
No, fue como Monday or Tuesday.
No.
Sí, porque te acuerdas que luego, that's been going on for a while, in the beginning of the week.
Or when? No, bueno, a lo mejor
Sí,
sí.
como martes. Tell me why yesterday. She
Psycho
said out
asshole.
of nowhere. She sends me a fucking message que decía, ¿qué decía, güey?
I apologize.
She's like, I didn't mean to, no sé, I didn't mean
I
to interrupt
apologize.
you. No
No,
sé qué, I'm
ajá,
sorry.
Vieja pendeja,
¿Tá
pulera,
pendeja
estúpida.
esta?
And my sister didn't answer.
I didn't answer. I'm like,
Good.
que se queda ahí en red. I don't give a fuck.
Tell her, para que sepa que it's on, bitch.
¿Y tú crees que hizo, güey? Guess what? So she comes to the front of the office, and I'm the one checking people in, so I'm in the front. She comes and she's literally talking to the girl like on the side without coming to all the way in. She was like, hey, can I have your mouse pad? Y la girl's like, oh, you took mine last time and you didn't bring it back. And I was like, here, you can have this one. Y que se lo doy hacia el frente. She said, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I don't use it. Because again, I'm not going to be fucking, just because I'm not going to talk to you doesn't mean that I can't be professional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, bitch, tell me why this girl says thank you. Then she goes to the fucking other side of the office and she grabs the Teams where everybody can read them and she says thank you and then she asks me. She tags me to the thank you. So everybody can know.
Yo
was like-
chinga. What is she fucking thanking you for?
Yeah, I was like, bitch, because I gave her my mouse pad.
¿Tú
And she
crees?
said thank you in my face. Why would she Teams thank you?
What a weirdo.
For everybody
Bro,
to
she's
see,
a
bitch.
psycho bitch. I swear to God.
It's
I
them
never met
Karens.
anybody like
Jessica.
that.
It's them Karens.
I was like, no, you gotta watch out because she's gonna put it out there. I try to be nice.
Yes. So I'd rather not say nothing. Bitch, and at the end of the month, me toca estar con ella en un cuarto solas.
Ooh.
So now I'm just gonna be
It's
like,
on. It's on.
so
Girl
I
would
don't
call
know.
off every day.
I don't know if it was quitting.
I'm like, I got the chorros.
that's what I'm gonna say. Boss, I have the chorros. Can I sit at the office all the way out in the back?
Yeah.
So I can go
No
take
way.
my little poo poo.
I don't know if my supervisor did it out of like courtesy, but I only worked with her like once or twice. After that, I complained about her nasty, lazy ass hoe. Y ya no me la volvieron a poner.
Girl, it's another level, and I'm nervous just because I don't want Ghetto Jessica to come out. But at the same time,
Hey,
I'm
Christmas
just like,
party.
it gotta be. It
Sister.
gotta be.
Christmas party when everybody's out there eating. If that bitch say something wrong,
It's going on.
it's going down.
It's going down.
This hoe is going.
Down. I don't know, but pobrecita, tiene un problema mental. No sé, algo tiene.
Pues
Algo
no
le
sé,
pasa.
pero la güey tiene que aprender español si quiere saber qué chingados están hablando.
Right, that's fucked
Yeah, that's the
up.
whole thing.
If
Like,
that's
sorry I
so
went on about the
important
whole
to you,
thing.
if that's so important to her, then learn fucking Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, but
Nasty ass
yeah,
hoe.
I think that's messed up that we are being restricted just because one person feels like that. Because literally, let's say 70% of our office is Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about
No way.
60?
Yeah, it's like 60.
60.
No, but
Yeah.
this is my thing. Say
Even
that
our
shit.
bosses.
I mean, go. She gets her nails done. Do you go and tell the Asian people? You tell them, hey, don't talk, whatever
language.
Don't talk your language. Talk English, bitch. You're at a place where you know that the majority is not fucking white.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Igual
Yeah,
en el trabajo, the majority.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you. Estamos colorful.
Yeah, a ver cuando ponga en el chat. Can I get a Spanish speaker? Nope.
No, bitch.
No.
No, you told
Learn
me not to
Spanish.
speak Spanish.
Yeah, like handle it yourself, girl.
Oh, high five. Thank you for that. No
Be
le voy a
like,
ayudar a la
Google
pendeja.
search, Google Translate.
A ver cómo le hace, porque
Figure it out,
si le
bitch.
afecta tanto que hablemos español, pues que no nos esté
Oh,
preguntando
bitch.
nuestras
Let me
ayudas.
wait. The minute that she writes that, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to talk Spanish. A ver qué me dice.
Some jobs are crazy about that Spanish thing.
Yeah, so technically that's insane. So yeah, that was my little rant for the
Right, that was a big
episode.
one.
It was a big one,
That was
but it was
fucked
a
up.
lot.
Fuck that beach. But también don't let her get you out of character, sister.
I know, that's what girl, I'm trying. Look, my booty clench. My booty clench
I know,
hard.
and it takes a lot. That was me. I'm sorry, I couldn't contain myself,
Girl.
But it was also because I'm not used to that environment. I wasn't used to being around a lot of females, and then on top of that, like not being in the position that I was before. So I wasn't used to it. So a mí no me podían decir nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like you could, but to a certain extent. Like
Yeah.
I watch your attitude, your face gestures, like on
Yeah.
how you tell me something. And if to me you're talking to me crazy, bitch, I'm gonna talk to you crazy back. And I said it too. I was like, I may look nice and callada and everything, because everybody be like, oh my god, you're so quiet. Like you're so professional and quiet. And I'm like, yeah. But don't try me, because Ghetto Karina will come out.
Yeah.
And they sure don't see
They don't
Ghetto
know that we
Karina.
come from the ghetto.
Right.
We come from the hood.
Especially with young immature kids.
Girls. No, bitch. It's the viejitas that we getting.
Both.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyway, so today, well, it goes a little bit with the topic.
it does. So this week's topic is, what's some brutal, honest advice that everyone should know? Go, Yessie.
Well, let's just say que no vas a ser monedita de todos.
That's a hard one that everybody forgets.
And just like the coworker, it comes in hand porque, ma'am, I'm sorry. No, I like, it comes to the point where, yes, you can be nice or whatever, pero no todos somos iguales, no todos pensamos igual, and it is what it is.
Creo que ese le iría bien a ella. Que ella sepa que no le va a caer bien a todos.
A todos.
Y que ella tiene que calmar su pinche culo, porque Jesus Christ, like I swear to God, I've never met anybody like that. De
Yep.
que ella quiere ser center of attention.
But this is the crazy thing. I think cuando it becomes an issue when you try to, when you force that, when you're
When you
forcing
force
it, then you
for
become
someone
fake.
to like you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then it
Yeah.
comes to being fake. You're unoriginal. Just be you. That's it. Si le caes al que le caes y al que no, pues let it go, girl. Let it go. Like, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Y
Right.
pues, that is it. That's what I gotta say.
Okay. All right, Jessica. What do you think? What do you think it's something that everybody should know? And honesty.
My honesty is, bitch, use your blinkers.
I know.
Bitch, that's just my biggest ick. When people don't fucking put their blinkers.
When
But
they're driving.
But no, I think...
No,
let
be
me
for real.
see. I think it's don't settle. Like, I feel like lately, I feel like a lot of people have been just settling for whatever, you know?
But do you think it is done like, because I know it has a lot to do with your upbringing.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
So if your upbringing was like the worst, you're gonna settle to the lowest because it's better than what you had.
You're right, huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's not the best, but it's better,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's hard to. It's hard
hard
to
to
jump in.
explain.
Yes, porque
Like,
it
you
is
have to
better than
deep
what you
dive.
had, but it's not the best either.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are scared to just go ahead and live their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Very
is true.
true.
You're scared.
You're scared
That
of people
fear.
would talk about you. You're scared of fucking up because we only have one fucking life.
And I think what's everyone's number one scared is to be alone.
Really?
I think so. Low key. Aunque la gente diga, no,
No,
I'm
no.
not scared to be alone.
Pero sí.
Yeah, it has to, I feel like it has to come a point where somebody is alone. And if you were to ask that person, like, you know, that they're alone, like, do you like being alone? Like, be honest.
I do.
You know
I
what I'm saying? I
don't.
wonder.
You don't like to be
I
alone?
do just
But it's
a
'cause you're
an hour,
never-
2
it's 'cause-
hours. That's it.
No, the thing is that technically me, I can say yes. Like, I don't understand how girls just throw themselves from relationship to relationship. Like, I'd rather be by myself. But it's so easy for me to say that because I've never been by myself. And I
Yeah.
say never, I've never, ever been by myself.
Yeah.
Because first my parents, then my sisters, then my kids. And even let's say that even if, and I've been with my partner forever. So even if I tell you, yeah, I want to be by myself, I feel like I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to handle it.
Until like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
but-
even you've
Yeah.
never been by yourself ever, even
No.
if you have one kid,
Yeah.
or you can't compare to being alone for 3 hours with being alone for
Every day.
for a year,
Days,
for
like,
2 months. You'd never
To be
been
honest,
alone.
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like a person that is actually alone,
But
that
I'm a
goes home
loner.
To
I'm
go,
a very loner person.
I could be a loner too.
yeah,
I used
because
to not be.
I had a
imagine
hard-
somebody that comes home alone. They go to sleep alone.
They eat
They
alone.
eat alone. They go shopping alone. They're
They
alone
celebrate
all
alone.
the time. And obviously, you have conversations with people, but you're alone.
There's gonna be that moment where there's nobody at
yeah,
all.
yeah. So
you're
I
right,
feel
you're
like
right.
it's rough.
Yeah.
So you could be right because we don't
Fear
know
of
what
being
that
alone.
means.
Yeah. And that's where
Technically,
it
we
comes
don't
where
know.
people
Pues,
start
que sigan
dating
siendo
people
culeros.
Yeah.
Te vas a
that
quedar
are not
solo.
bad, or they
They settle
dicen? They settle for
a
whatever.
little bit for a little bit of affection, even if it's a little bit, because they're
Yeah.
always alone.
That is sad.
That's where mine was gonna come. That's where I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like,
I like that one.
and nobody likes to hear it either. If
Yeah.
like, you know, if you're in a conversation with friends and you're like, oh, everybody's afraid to be alone. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be half of the people you're talking to. No, I can be alone. I can be by myself. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, oh, yo nací sola y me voy a morir sola.
Sí.
Like, uno no se muere solo como quiera.
Yeah.
You know, even if you die, like, there's somebody that always cares for you. Like, there's
Yeah.
somebody that
Yeah.
will always be there for
Yeah.
you. So, but
You're right.
It
I
is
never
scary.
thought about it.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's deep in thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh my
It's
God.
sad too.
It
Because
is
that's where,
sad.
like Jessica says, people settle for whatever. And yes,
Yeah.
cuando all the bad stuff start coming, and then that person changes you, and there goes the cycle.
Ahí va.
You get fucked up. You do fucked up shit. You fuck other people. Other people fuck other people. Y así.
Sí,
Pinche
es un
cycle
pinche
de
círculo.
rotation.
Yeah, you're right.
And even if you see it, it's hard to stop something like that.
It
you
is.
kind of like shut it out because you don't want to admit it.
Yeah, because there's people that I know of that they see something really bad happening in a relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, and they do something bad, and you're just, I don't know, for some reason you see it but you ignore it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because you know, like, or if you say something about it, it's gonna escalate to this, then to that, and then it'll escalate to maybe being mad at each other, and they're gonna escalate to like, oh, he's gonna go out and fuck up because he's mad at me because he doesn't this, and then the breakup, and then like it's
So,
it's a hot
okay.
mess.
I get okay.
That's true.
So so we're doing all these brutal honesty. Has somebody told you something brutal, and how did you took it?
Has someone told me something brutal? Yes.
Yeah.
To me, that was
Your
but it was
sisters.
over.
Who was it?
Yeah. Well, I would always say my family. Like, yeah, my sisters. They were always like, if I do something wrong, they will always check me. They always be like, oh, like,
Even when
you're
you
stupid.
don't like it.
Yeah, like, oh, you're stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, fucking retarded. Sometimes it just depends. It just depends on
What
how
is
I'm
one
feeling.
that really
If-
hit you? That you knew it was true and it pissed you off, but you knew it was fucking true.
A truth?
Or when somebody tells you, do you agree with it, but you don't want to admit it? Does that
it
happen?
can happen, but then I feel like I'm at an age now where I agree with it too. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right.
das cuenta.
Yeah, ahora sí, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, like I'm this, that. Like it may take
So
me
what
a
is
while.
one that hit you and that you really
One
made that change?
Hit me. I think it was probably that. I think it was one of my sisters that had done something or something had happened. I said something, and they were like, "No, it's because you can't take." Like you want everybody to say what you want to hear. Like you want me to say what you want to hear.
sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So you gotta understand, and you can't get fucking mad because I love you and I'm trying to correct you and I'm trying for you to do right. I think it was Jessica.
Yeah.
I did something and she was like, "Hey, like,
You want me to tell you the truth?
you want me to tell you the truth or you want me to lie to you?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, tell me the truth." Like, nah, like
How you took it? How did
I
you
took it
did-
like,
were you
okay,
pissed?
you're right.
Yeah,
Like, I was
I
like, yeah,
think
you're
it-
fucking right.
I think
And
it
since
was
then,
the first
my
time
perspective
that,
changed on everything.
Yeah, I think it's the first time that she was like, okay, yeah, like I'll take it, you know, like I'll
She
take the
really took
reality.
it.
Yeah, that she
Yeah.
she didn't get mad. And if she did get mad, she didn't tell me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt like for the first time, because usually she would get mad
And just
she
like walk away, storm off.
Instead of her looking at it like I'm looking out for you and I'm telling you the truth,
Right.
she
And
would
that
get
you
it
need
like
to
I was
change it.
judging her or like I
Or
was
against me.
Yeah, like I was against her or that I looked at her like, you know. So for the first time I felt like she was like, oh, like she saw my side. Like, you know,
She
like
finally realized.
she saw that I was telling her the truth because I love her, because I want her to see what she doesn't see, or maybe see something that she does see but she
And then
doesn't want to
nobody's gonna
realize.
say it either. Like you're the
Yeah.
only one. You know, like
What's the
that's.
truth?
I think
Of yours.
nobody has told me a truth. I don't know if it's
A
because
truth of what?
I don't know if it's because
They're scared of you.
blocked
I'm like,
it,
we're
or-
scared of you.
I don't know. I don't know. And nobody has sat down and said like, "Oh, you're like this and this and this."
Like
Yeah.
you need to
I
fix
never-
it. No.
I don't know if it's one they don't like to. I like to argue because I like to make my point.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and it's called arguing because they don't take it in either.
Yeah.
But nobody has told me or like snapped me out of it, like if I'm doing wrong. But then again, I'm always, you know how I am.
Yeah.
I stick to my own. Like
Yeah.
I got my shit going, and I don't open up. It's hard for me to open up to you and tell you what I'm going on. So
Yeah,
también,
for
like,
us to
again, I don't make it an open book for para
Yeah.
que todos me digan like, oh, but you're this and you're
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Never.
You keep to yourself.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
never had that. But
Yeah.
I think to me, I've done it to other people
Yeah.
where I'm like, look, dude, I think it's in my position that I need to say it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is not, I'm going to tell you, it's more than like 90% that nobody takes it in a good way. They're always
Yeah.
taking
Take
it
it.
like I'm a bitch or that I'm jealous or that something, but it's always 90%
They take it the wrong way.
They take it the wrong way. And
Even
to
though
be
they probably
honest,
know it's
like,
true.
it's another brutal reality, como tú dijiste. To me, puedes hacer de tu vida lo que se te dé la gana.
Yeah.
But if I took the time to let you know something that's gonna benefit you, I had to say what I had to say. And if you take it, you take it. If you don't, I'm still gonna be living the same way I was living before I
Yeah.
told you.
Right.
I'm gonna be cool. I'm
And I
gonna
feel
be
like-
going through my shit regardless.
Yeah, and I
So
feel like
no
that's
me
where
afecta.
people don't see it. Like,
Yeah.
we're telling you for your good. And it took me a lot to fucking realize that shit.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I look back
Especially
and I'm
when
like,
you're not
damn.
ready to grow up.
Yes.
Yes. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit is fucking hard. But I could say that as I'm getting older, because I'm about to be 30 next year, like, and in like a few months, I could say, like, yeah, it just hits you like weirdly too.
ton of
Yeah.
bricks.
Weirdly, because
Yeah.
there's moments where Joanna's like, what the fuck, bitch, like, what's wrong with you, like, you're not talking, like, you're boring as fuck, like, what happened to you? I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know. There's times where
We're
I'm
going
just
to a transition.
chilling, like, I don't know, I
You're
just
just
don't
a
have
lone
nothing to
wolf.
say, like, I don't know, ya se me fue, like, I don't know, it just
It's
depends on
que
how
you
I'm
done
feeling.
everything. I think it's because you already experienced everything, you done everything, and now you're just getting bored of that life.
It could be. But I
So-
mean, you don't
but
get me wrong.
didn't
I
it-
still
didn't
liked
it-
how I drank and stuff, but not like before. I feel
But
like before I was
do you know
ratchet.
what you really
You're
want? Like, do you know what makes you happy? Do you know what motivates you? Like, have you found yourself?
Have I found myself? I don't think I've fully found myself.
It's hard to say,
But
huh?
I think I've gotten to a point where I'm like, okay,
You're comfortable.
I'm comfortable, but I feel like I can do better in other grown up stuff, situations.
more to go.
I'd say, yeah. I feel like I have a lot more to go. Not
Yeah.
a lot, but I would say like,
There's
yeah, I'm still working on it. Like I'm not there yet.
yeah.
Like I feel like after my 30, I don't know if I can like, you know, hang up my shoes and be like, oh, I'm not gonna be going out anymore.
Bueno,
It
es que
don't-
no,
doesn't have to
you don't
be
have to do
going
it
out.
permanently
Yeah.
tampoco.
I mean, yeah, not permanently, but not the same.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
not the
which
same.
right now I'm not doing the same thing as I was doing at the beginning of the year.
yeah.
You know,
You're
I
a
don't
little bit
think so.
different.
At least, you know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
no-
to you guys, if I
No,
was to
but this is
explain
the
my
thing.
party moments.
Yeah,
but
I was
to
gonna
me,
say,
yes.
but nobody can tell you
Yeah.
technically, only yourself, because
Right.
you live your life. You know,
Exactly.
you're with you 24 hours a day.
Right.
Exactly.
So only you can say, yeah,
It's
you
too
know, I
much,
see
or-
a change.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, like, you know, I feel like
It's something that you need to be truthful to yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Because I'm
So-
like, because nobody can tell you how you live but you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, you all the time. This is like, bitch, get it together. Yeah, but no, I think
How you took it?
I take it very well. I feel like
I love my sister.
I love when Yesenia tells me, hey, like, this is how I see it on, like, from the outside. This is how I see what you're going through. And even when I'm not right, she tells me. Because literally not too long ago, she sent me a video that was like, it was like something about we like to argue, or como? We don't like to leave the person, como era? Because we want to be right. Or
Yeah.
something like that. And I was just like, she was like, that sounds like maybe this is what you're going through. And I was like, maybe.
I'm like, I'm sorry, sister. You need to listen to
You
this.
need to listen to this. And I like that because it does literally give me a perspective like, damn, you know, maybe even though as much as I don't want to admit, I have issues too. Or I have, you know, something that I have to work on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I take it pretty well. I don't take anything to heart where I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, like she really
hating on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not. I would never think that she's hating, but I mean that she's brutal with me, or you know, that her intentions are bad ever. I know that everything that she tells me, or anybody, to be honest, I mean, even the people that tell me with a bad intention, I never take it as a bad intention. I am very like okay with stuff unless you fucking I see that you're being a bitch,
Yeah.
you know, because there's
Yeah.
ways.
Oh, yeah. That, yes. Es una
Yeah.
cosa que te lo digan en buena onda y otra
Yeah.
que te digan just to... Oh,
Be a bitch.
Yeah, que te
Yeah,
ofendan.
porque si hay
y que
gente
te-
mala, güey, and I think that I've never noticed. Yo soy bien cerrada.
No
you
es
know?
que esté cerrada.
So you
but-
wouldn't notice if somebody is being like very,
No.
very mean, sarcastic to you?
No, she wouldn't. That's why when I'm with her, I'm like, girl.
I hate when that happens because I'm so quick to catch it, and I catch an attitude, and then that's when I get nasty too, and then I be like,
Because
And then
I-
they get mad because you get an attitude.
because-
be like, but I was just joking with you, bitch. I'm
No.
joking too, motherfucker. You don't like it, huh? Yeah, that happened to my job.
Because Jessie, she just said she don't like a coworker because she made a comment to her that seems sleazy. She's like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes she makes weird comments, but I don't see
Out of
them.
pocket.
I don't see them out of pocket.
Like,
She's too nice.
Like I
She's too
see
nice.
it, I'm like, this could have went bad.
Yeah.
But I decided not to take it bad away. So
You
that-
laugh it out.
Yeah. So I'm
Pero
like,
es que a
oh,
veces es en el modo que te lo dicen, güey. Si tú no, if you just met me, don't be
Yeah.
be feeling comfortable to be making these little
and I'm
comments.
not like that because
Yeah.
I like, it's not like we're besties, but like I'm like, oh, okay, like if she wants to talk to me, cool, you know, like I feel like she's attached. Like I'm like, okay, like we're not besties, girl. But at the same time, it's like I see what Yessie means. Like I see her little comments that I don't know that they're bad. Like I don't
That
know
they're rude.
if- I don't see a bad intention at the moment. But then the more I think about it, I was like, was that in a bad intention?
Yeah.
I hate when people like when someone says something and I don't react in that moment, and then it's just
kills you.
it's in my head
Playing. No,
and
bitch,
then
I don't know.
oh, I
I don't
hate
know.
it.
I don't know if. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I call it back. Like if something happens and I don't catch it, I always get my second chance, and that boom, that's when I catch them off guard.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't feel so good, and I don't know if it's
Lo
just me calling
guardas.
it back, like bringing back that subject, because I always bring that shit around, and I'm gonna get you, and it's gonna hurt.
I can't
I'm
find
sorry.
myself to go
Do it.
back.
Yeah.
It always happens in weird situations where they say something smart to me, and then I'm just like hee, and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, wait, is that what he meant? Like, what? What the fuck? ¿Por qué no dije esto? ¿Por qué no dije lo otro?
Yeah.
Why didn't I say this? How, like, I'd be getting so mad at myself.
Ooh, this was gonna be a long podcast, a long
Yeah.
episode.
It
I
was
always call
fun.
it this podcast.
I know, but it was fun.
It
And
was.
It's you gotta open your eyes and realize
I
this
know.
is reality. And I'm sorry if you don't like it. Then
Too bad.
too bad.
Literally.
It's life.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. I want to be a little kid again.
I see.
I swear.
Watching Nickelodeon. Noggin. ¿Te acuerdas de Noggin?
yes.
Oh my god.
Eating all the fucking Doritos, all the snacks.
Oh, Face. Oh, I miss Face.
I do
Hey
miss
there.
Face. I don't think Karina met Face. Yeah, I think
No.
You met
did.
Face?
I don't think so.
And Nickelodeon, he was Face.
He was Face. It was literally a face. Y nomás le salía el color. Toda la pantalla era el color del face. It changed color.
And
en los
when we
ojos.
say face, we don't mean actual face. Nomás eran ojos y boca.
And everything else, it was the color
I'll
of his.
show you. I'll show you
Yeah.
a video and you'll remember.
Yeah, you gotta show me because I don't quite remember. But
Yeah, because you were in Blue's Clues area.
With Steve?
Little
With
Bill
Little Bill.
Oh, yeah, Little Bill.
with Little Bill
With Little
and
Bill.
Little Bill. Oh yeah, Little Bill was your. I don't think he was my era anymore.
Little
like
Bear.
Little Bill.
I
Bear.
don't know. Joe, I remember watching it.
Little
I
Bill.
watched Yes, I watched Little Bill.
Yeah,
But
Little
then
Bill
again,
y Little Bear. Y Franklin. Did you watch Franklin?
Hey, Franklin.
That shit was my shit.
Me too.
I loved
loved
it.
I remember seeing Franklin at Yesie's house.
Yeah, I used to love Franklin.
Or the Strawberry Shortcake.
También.
No, I
It's
wasn't
already
remember
there.
Strawberry
I was a
Shortcake.
little bit grown
I watched that a lot at your house.
because of
Because of
Stinky-
your sister, your little
Stinky
sister.
Butt. Yeah.
And Care Bears.
Care Bears.
Ah, no, Care
The
Bears.
Care
no los-
Bears show también.
Care Bears los llegué a ver, pero my type of Care Bears when I was little. I was like 3 or 4. That was old. But not the
I was
newer
more
version.
of a Barney,
I love Barney.
Teletubbies,
Barney,
and
Teletubbies, Arthur,
Arthur. I was more of that kid.
and Zoom.
No, and then the Magic School Bus.
Ándale, Magic
I
School
love
Bus.
that
Oh my god. It was so much fun cuando lo ponían en la escuela, güey.
And now I try to watch it and it's like, what the fuck was I watching?
I still like
I
them.
like it.
I try to show Veda.
That, yeah, I'm
yo
trying to show my
también.
kids y tampoco.
My kids are... Nah, not my
Ni
kid.
tampoco
One
the
of my
Wiggles.
kid. I know, I hate
She
the
didn't like the Wiggles.
I know.
Karina loves
I
the
love the Wiggles.
Ew. I'm like, what is
salad.
that? Well, I was
Yummy.
older también.
That
Ya
was
estaba
my
grande
shit.
when Wiggles was around.
Me too. Anyway.
Anyways, so don't forget to follow us on all social medias.
Yes.
At Ready or Not Latinas. And don't forget the giveaway.
The giveaway.
The
The
wiggle
last
way.
day is the 23rd of December, so don't miss out.
Don't forget to follow us.
Before TikTok is banned, supuestamente,
Really?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
TikTok is supuestamente, this time is real.
Decent.
It's getting banned in January. So before it gets
I don't
I feel
banned,
like the world's gonna go crazy.
follow us on TikTok.
I know. Follow us on the Instagram.
And Instagram
And the
and
Instagram.
TikTok is fine. I mean, we're gonna get the giveaway. So, anyways, so follow us there because we've been posting back to back TikToks. And with that, we're all out.
Bye.
Bye.